sex, you don't even respond to it, bruh. Listening to you talk about that, it just made me fall in love.
Hey, I'm not interested.
Hi guys, welcome to Making Moves with
Palisa
and Nontombi. So guys, today we are going to be talking about how to respond to I love you, whether you feel the same way or you don't feel the same way, you know. So Palisa, how do you respond to I love you when you love the person?
If you love the person, I feel like it's pretty obvious. You can say I love you too.
Yeah, that's so sweet. I feel the same way.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I couldn't wait for you to say that.
I'm glad you said it first.
I wanted to say
Yeah,
it
you
too,
know.
Yeah.
There's so many ways of saying I love you too. That's so easy. That's so cool. It has a happy ending, basically. The tricky part is if you don't feel the same way.
Or also, not necessarily if you don't feel the same way. If you're not sure, like, or maybe it's too soon.
You're not ready.
You're not
Yeah.
ready. You feel like, this,
Yeah.
I'm not
So how
sure.
do you respond when you're not ready?
When you're not ready.
Like you don't wanna cut things off with this person. You don't wanna close the chapter or topic or whatever, but you're not ready to say it. You're not sure.
So when you're not ready to say it back, please don't lie and be like, I love you too. Now I would advise you to be like, oh man, that's cool, that's sweet. That's nice of you to say that. Or you can just give this person a hug.
Yeah. Or
Give them a kiss.
I think you could say, I think you're pretty cool too. That's not saying I love you.
Yeah.
I'm just like giving you a compliment without saying I love you. You know? Yeah, yeah.
So if I really don't love them back, then
Or you just say thank you. I'm joking. But sometimes, what if you're not ready to say to this person and this person is like persistent? They keep saying I love you. They keep telling you over and over. Like you can see with this person needs to hear how you feel. Like they want a response.
if they want a response, I feel like I'm gonna tell them that, hey, dude, I can hear you say that you love me, but I don't think I'm there yet.
Yeah. That's
So
good.
I don't wanna say I love you back and then I don't even mean it myself.
Yeah.
So I do like you at this point, but
Not like that.
yeah, because love comes with a lot of things. I still have to know, maybe if it's too soon or something, like maybe I still have to know you more to say that I love you.
Yeah. Or I think I would say I'm glad you feel that way. That's actually so sweet, hey. Shit, the words are in my head. They don't want to come out. Okay, but I basically want to say, okay, I'm happy that you feel that way, you know. I'm so excited to get to know you more and hopefully eventually feel the same way. You know, that's me telling you I'm open to it. I'm just not going to say it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Palisa, okay, before I get to that one, how do you respond to someone you actually don't feel the same? Like, you don't love this person and you won't.
I feel like this one is when, let's say, maybe you have a friend or like someone just comes to confess their love to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there I'll be like, you know what, I like you as a person, but I don't see us, being in a relationship.
Yeah, give me a chance. You've never thought of us like this. You must remember that.
No, man, I am not.
Try.
No, I am not interested in you like that. I wish I could give you a chance, but I do not want to, give you false hope.
Yeah, or waste your time. Yeah.
So,
and I don't even want to do something casual with you right now because you clearly love me.
Yes.
And that would be maybe stringing you along. Maybe I might fall in love with you, but what if I don't?
Yeah.
So the risk is high. So I would rather not.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a situation like that? A friend coming to you and starting to act funny and telling you I love you?
I don't think they would say I love you.
But they were making moves.
Yeah. Which is, I feel like it's normal. Sometimes when you are friends with the opposite sex, cheeky, they will just surprise you.
That's how my relationship started. So it does happen. So now, how do you respond? Again, now we're talking about a friend that's coming to confess. So now this is maybe just a random person, like someone taking a chance. How do you let them down slowly? Okay, but first of all, if we don't know each other well enough, you telling me you love me in the first date or second date,
it's a turn off.
Bruh, I don't even have to be considerate of your feelings at that point.
Now I'm just gonna ask you, what is it that you love about me? What makes you think you love me? Because at that point, I feel like you think you love me, but you don't know me.
Yeah. And then they give you facts, and then they're like, when you know, you know. And I know right now.
Is that a fact? I'm like, okay, it's really.
I was like, no.
Unfortunately,
I'm getting your talk. You guys like basically introduced each other, like yourselves to each other. You explained what you're about, what you like, and what not. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And listening to you talk about that, it just made me fall in love.
Hey, I'm not interested.
Yeah, there are some people who fall in love too quickly. Yeah. And then now, okay, so
do you think those people really know that they are falling in love, or maybe they just think?
I don't think they can control it. I know someone who can go out with someone today, 2 days after, be like, oh, I'm so in love. I love this. I don't even think it's love. I think it's the excitement, maybe like last. It's that thing. I have a boyfriend. This person, like I don't know. I don't think it's love. Yeah, but to them it's love, and they get heartbroken when it doesn't go right. So love is different to everyone, I guess. Yeah, but when is it okay? It's never right to say I love you back to someone when you don't feel the same way, right? But when can you excuse someone for saying it? For saying it back when they don't feel the same way?
When can you excuse them?
Yeah.
Sometimes, it doesn't mean, okay, this is when, let's say maybe you are in a relationship, you are dating like your person. It happens sometimes that your person will be like, I love you. And when you are not in a mood to say I love you back, maybe you guys were fighting, or even you were not fighting. Like you don't have to always say it back. But so now let's say maybe this person feel bad and whatnot, and then they sort of like driving you to say I love you back. Then you will say it. It's not like you are lying, but you don't want to say it at that moment. But you feel like, if you
I'm talking about a moment when people are lying, like straight up. They don't love you, but let's say, I would say during sex. You can't tell me I love you during sex and expect me to say I don't love you. It's during sex. Maybe I didn't even hear. Like I'm not even focusing on what you're saying.
During sex, you don't even respond to it, bruh. If someone says I love you,
what if he keeps saying it repeatedly? Oh, baby, no many response.
You'll be like, oh, baby, keep saying it. Keep saying it.
Or what you said the other day, say, I love this.
I love this. Yeah. At some point, you can even fake a calm.
Just to get out of that situation.
Heaven, you don't say it back. If you know you don't.
Have you never said it back during sex? I
have never.
I
think maybe I'm lucky. I've never really gotten a lot of people. Okay, I think it's one person, but they didn't really say I love you.
Yeah.
They were like, I think I'm falling in love with you. So I didn't respond.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a difficult one. It's a tricky one. How do you respond to such? But yeah, those are a few ways of responding, guys, to I love you. The I love you too is easy, guys. Sometimes it's just via actions. You just, show a person. And always say it when you mean it. always say it when you mean it, guys. Don't say it if you don't mean it. So that's it for today. That's what we have.
I want to emphasize on, even when you're in a relationship, you don't have to always say I love you back if you don't feel like saying it.
Yeah, but you do love the person, don't you? You do love the person.
Or maybe I'm the one who feels like that alone.
No, I think if you, like, when you're in a relationship, ne, you get to a point where you love someone, ne? The thing that changes, the fact that you love somebody does not change.
Yes.
But the thing that changes is you being in love with that person. We are not always in love with our partners. On some days, they piss like,
yeah.
when
when they say I love you, you don't have to say it immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
After he says that, because now you are mad at this person, and now they are saying I love you. They are expecting you to say it back.
I know, but in that case, very high. You have a funny way of showing it. Yeah. So it's those type of situations. But yeah, I think my relationship, even when you don't say it back, doesn't mean it's not there. And guys, it's important to keep saying it. Just because you said it once doesn't mean you shouldn't say it again. We enjoy hearing it. Keep reminding us. Keep saying it over and over and over and over and over and over again. You know? Yeah.
Are you one of the people who make it a habit after, like, maybe this person is calling you, and then at the end of the call be like, I love you?
Yeah, Tina, that's the thing. We are like that. Yeah, and yeah, no, like it's natural. And when you don't say it, I say I love you. I love you. Hey, I said I love you. And then they have to do, I love you too. But Luguti is at work or around his dinner. You will say it. So yeah, we like that.
I don't think I've made that a habit. Like I don't do it all the time.
Even when we leave, when you leave the house and you leave the next person, you go, you give them a kiss, give them a hug, I love you. Leave. We've made it a habit. I think now it's so abnormal to not do it. It's only when we're pissed at each other, then you know, he didn't even kiss me, he didn't even say I love, he just left just like that. Then you know it's okay, something is not right. You guys are not good. So yeah, do you think you can be that person who does that?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never done it before, but
Nami, I had never done it before. But you know what's the thing? I actually appreciate that, because my exes, they were not so big on repeating the word I love you. That's why I say it's very important to repeat it, guys, because some guys will say it once and think that you know, or say it when you're fighting, you know, just to, you know, proclaim their love for you. I don't know, but it shouldn't. It should be a norm. I feel like I should always. Okay, I know with your actions, but I should hear the word more often. You know, yeah, that's just how I feel about it. Yep.
That's it from us.
That's it from us, guys. Do remember to like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah.
Okay. And if it's your first time, do click that subscription button. Follow us, click notification button. Yeah, and if you're a normal subscriber, guys, thanks for tuning in again. Thanks for bearing with us even when we were having issues. And yeah, we appreciate you guys. Consistency until going forward.